Oh. Alright, closer? I'll bet you my air conditioner's making things hard. As it does. Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome back. Playing a game. Playing a good game, too. It's a really good one. It's one I highly recommend. Design-wise, it is fantastic. And you shall see it soon. How soon? Monsoon. Hello. Game. There we go. Actually, it does work. The name of this game is Golden Sun. It is a shitload of fun. And they did really well. It is a role-playing game that I hold in some of the highest regard. Game Boy Advance, actually. Holy crap, amazing era. And they went hard with this one. Play as Isaac. The Mount Aleph boulder is going to fall. Isaac, we have to go now. Isaac, you forgot something. Okay, that shows you right off the bat that A, it starts you off with a tragedy. And B, main character family has magic. Tunic. We got everything you need. We don't have time. You'll have to leave it behind. That's a but thou must. Isaac, Dora, hurry. The boulder could fall at any second. Oh boy. So this is scary. What's happening? Kyle, will they be able to stop the boulder? I don't think so. Not for long, anyway. You go on ahead and take refuge in the plaza. Aren't you coming? I need to help evacuate the other villagers. Let me help you, Kyle. It's too dangerous, Dora. Please, just take good care of Isaac. Isaac's old enough to get to the plaza. You can find your way, can't you, Isaac? Yes. You know the way. Just go south to get to the plaza. Be careful. And this is how things happen right off the bat. Huge rock that Isaac's strength can't even budge. So that changes a whole lot of things. Isaac? Did you come to get me? Yes. Oh, sorry to shove you like that. Well, we better get to the plaza before we... There we go. Oh, well, that's out. So that's two boulders that have blocked up passage. Huge rock that strength can't even budge. Check the barrel. Didn't find anything. That's something that's super handy. You can find stuff in pots and barrels and stuff like that. It's really handy. Making a great village. Oh, it's supposed to be the mayor's place. Isaac, what do you want? I'm trying to save my things. What, you want me to just dump my stuff? Yes. You think I should forget these things start my own life? You know, you're right. Okay, let's get on. Meet Garrett. Alright, let's see. The boulder, it's falling. Oh boy, that is a big honking boulder. Oh, it's too heavy. We can't hold it for long. If our synergy runs out, Vale will be destroyed. Vale's the name of the town. We have to hold out until the villagers are safe. Hurry, boys. Run, just a little farther. Come on, Isaac. The boulder's coming. We shouldn't go north. That'll take us toward Mount Alec. We need to conserve our strength. So everywhere you go, they will block you with a boulder. They use this to introduce you to, you know, difficulties as well as story. There's boulders everywhere. Rock slide destroyed fence, monsters everywhere. Hurt pretty badly. You think I'll die? No. Left here for the monsters to... Wait, that's strange. Not hurt at all. I'm serious about the monsters. Be careful on your way. Camelot writing has some weird moments. People actually write like this in RPG Maker games. And this is how combat works. Alright. Oh, holding B does it. Okay, good. Hold B to run. You'll hear there's actually a little bit of That's how unleash attacks work. They're random. Wish they weren't random. I wish there was a rules to plan them, but unfortunately there is not. Mushroom. That. Take that. Take that, depression. Press and hold B, and they'll just continue to go through until... There we go. You'll see the HP in the top right will show you exactly how hurt everyone is compared to how hurt they can get. Oh no, my brother! Oh, this is Jenna. Hang on, Felix. Felix will be alright. We'll find a way to save him. No, Felix! The rope won't reach. We should use synergy. Do you have any left? I've used all mine up. What about you, Kyle? I'm drained from helping the other villagers. We have to get help. Can Felix hang on long enough for us to find help? There's nothing else we can do for him here, is there? Then go get help, but be as quick as possible. Jenna, can you go too? You'll go find help, right? Brother's counting on you, Jenna. Alright, let's get going. Jenna's awesome. She's a great party member later. Head for the plaza. Yes, ma'am. Looking for anyone with synergy left, right? Isaac! You saw what happened? Yes. I have to go get help before Felix drowns. I don't suppose. Could the two of you help me? Yeah. Jenna's gone to the plaza to go get help. Go join her. There's actually a lot of different directions that this goes to. I think... Yeah, this leads to nothing. Let's see if there's any...
Hola. Me has atrapado. En medio, suavemente.
Shadow Ninja, welcome, welcome. As you can see, we are playing a classic Game Boy Advance RPG. I'm, That's some of the bad jokes they have in this, but a lot of it has to do with, world design. So as you can see, there's like a lot of verticality in this, and they managed to do that in 2D. That is really impressive. So,
I beg your finest fucking pardon!
I mean, pardon what? Why? Is it just because I'm not playing like Simpsons Hit and Runner? Hey, got this? Sorry, getting a little yawny already. Isaac, you do not have enough synergy to get Felix. Go find help. Hang on, Felix. Help is on the way. Don't let go. Alright. So, there's a bunch of people that are about to drown. Boulder's about to crush an entire town. We're gonna get somebody to help out. Felix. Well, these dudes beat the hell out of monsters. Oh, this has DQ2 method, where if you miss a, no usable synergy? Oh, that sucks. Like, first, nope, Boulder. That is blocked off, okay. There we go. Anything in here, item-wise? I need healing shit. Or it's a level up. Level up would be great. Because level up would be perfect for getting my HPs back. Didn't find anything. Didn't find anything. Nobody has any, synergy spells or healing items, which kinda sucks. Alright. Didn't find anything. Didn't find anything. Sheesh. There's like no supplies anywhere. Nope. Wrong way. So well put together, too. Jenna went off that way, but which way? Yeah, everybody, evacuated here. This is the town. I feel like the, oh, jeez. Exhaust. Use deflecting falling rocks. Ask me if I can use synergy, Isaac. Or 10 years younger, I planned it off around too old. Don't ask the impossible. Will Felix fall into the river? Must be why Jenna looks so upset. Yeah. Yeah, she's about to lose her brother. During a, natural disaster. Literally a natural disaster. I have some synergy left. See? Isn't that impressive? That's what synergy does. Go aid the elders. The boulder is too heavy for them to hold much longer. We can't let the Aleph boulder destroy our village. Let's go help the elders. You came to help me? Told me about Felix, that why you're here? Yep. Good boys. I'm all charged up. How are you? Recovered your synergy? Enough to save Felix, thanks to the synergy stone. Okay, Jenna, you heard him. Now hurry back. The path may be blocked by fallen rocks. You two can show them the way. Thank you, Isaac. Let me see if... does she have... No, she does not. Can't go south to exit. Are there any items in here I can use? As it stands, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked by, like, micro monsters. Which sucks. We're not going to bother with too much of this. I don't think there's actually anything I can do in the prologue to get items, so probably just better if I just move my ass. Alright, so we're going to head to the left. Mom, Dad, we're back. That you, Jenna? Yes, ma'am. Couldn't find anyone who could help. How'd you do? You're just in time. And my brother's still. Felix is alright. He'll hang in there. Come on down here so we can save Felix. Uh-oh. And here comes the boulder. Everyone runs. And it smashes into the thing. Felix is gone, so are all the others. Mom, Dad, Felix, please don't leave me all alone. It can't be Kyle, it must be a dream. We need to get help or everyone will drown. I'll go. It's no use, I can't move. Isaac, please get help. What do I do by going up, or what? Up is not an option. Get back down to the plaza. As you can see, the Mount Aleph boulder just dropped. Isaac. I can't let him go alone. Sometimes the men have to stand together. Only the two of us survived. How could we have anticipated Soul Sanctum would unleash such fury? It's a miracle that even the two of us were spared. That switch must have been trapped. But to think it could conjure up a storm this powerful. Another demonstration of the awesome powers of alchemy. Regardless, we must not let it fail the next time we challenge Soul Sanctum. Next time, we should certainly... Isaac, wait! You were eavesdropping us this just now, weren't you? Isaac. They look scary. Are you sure you'd be talking to them? You must forget everything you heard. Don't worry, we'll help you forget. And yeah, you get the shit kicked out of you by two adults. A mystery woman and a mystery man. Flee! No escape. Yes! 52 damage. And fire. So yeah, this is a staged fight. For obvious reasons. Anyway. This is Golden Sun. This is 25 years old. This game's older than the streamer I was just hanging out with. Jeez. It's Jenna. Isaac, haven't you finished mending the roof yet? You're almost done. Okay, keep at it. Straw roofs are actually a thing. Ugh. What is Garrett doing? Training. Yep. This is synergy. I'm just finishing up. That's good. It's about time to go. I was about to leave you behind. say, what exactly happened to you two? The accident 3 years. Oh, so it's been 3 years. Okay. I appreciate your concern, but my family's never coming back, and neither is Isaac's father. Oh yeah, Kyle's gone. I just want to forget that day. I wish I would. Awful day. We weren't able to get help, but they found us unconscious. Let's get Isaac and go to Creighton's. What, Garrett? You were about to say something, weren't you? Don't be weird, Garrett. Making it weird. Whatever. Jen, are you mad at me? Yes. Yes. I don't want to talk about it. Come on. Huh? Isaac's waiting. But Jenna... I'll leave you behind if you're too slow. Anyway. So as you can see, he is still patching. Interestingly, he's using synergy for this. Like, why use synergy? If it's for trading, that kind of makes sense. Get this packed away real quick. Good job, Isaac. Isaac? He patched it nicely. Well, that. You still think about the accident? Of course I did. You and Garrett have been working yourselves to the bone this time, Synergy. Think things would have been different, you had stronger abilities? Probably not. Lost your husband to the... It's taken some time, but I'm better now. No, there's no such thing as getting better with it. You're almost 17, so much like Kyle was when he was young. 8 years. They were like little kids before. They weren't anywhere near being adults. They were like 8-year-olds. Now they're like 11. 17 now? I don't think so. Ma'am! Hello, Jenna. Good morning. Yes, good. Oh, but then Garrett too. Oh, they're gonna cave it. Talking to Cream. Mountain climbing with Creighton, eh? Kids in their games. Part of our studies. Alchemy. The foundation of all synergy. You all know Mount Aleph is the greatest source of alchemy. Just think, all of this came before Full Metal Alchemist came out. All of this was before that. So Creighton is the best teacher around. Wonder what its use it all is. Your mother would rather see you grow up to be a happy, ordinary man. But I suppose you still want to go. Well, that won't persuade you. I guess nothing will. You're just as stubborn as your father. Ah! And he broke the roof. Ugh, that was exciting. Sorry I scared you like that. Wow! I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll get out of your way right away. Wait, not there. Huh? What's wrong with... Then he puts the... Okay. She's like, get off my roof before you break it even worse. Never mind. There's just no helping some people. But you'd better get going. The old house will fall apart if you stay much longer. I'll get this fixed up. You don't have to hang around here. Thank you, ma'am. Call me Dora. We'll get going right away. Wait, Garrett. Just watch your step. They join the party. Garrett and Jenna join the party. Alright. So one of the things I want to do right off the bat is get better equips. Because one of the things that I noted early on was that there is a place to get better equips. It's just... you have to get down there and get some cash for it. Let's see, we've got 310 coins. They literally just call them coins, which is interesting. Instead of gold or money, call them coins. Alright, so here's this. Got you. Fine weapons. Longsword, light blade. Short sword. Long sword, short sword, mace, and wooden stick. Okay. So if I take a look at items, he's got a short sword. He's got a short sword. She's got a wooden stick. And a one-piece dress. There you go. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy longsword. If I give it to Isaac. Look better already. 90 gold coins for your old short sword. Sure. We're gonna buy another one. This one's going on Garrett. There you go. Game ticket. Oh! I hit the wrong button. Ask me anything about, let's see. Let's go back. Alright, so, he gets the game ticket. Anything else? Nope. Good for you to drop by anytime. Let's see what we got in defense. So that's herbs, it looks like. How about you? Armor. Cotton shirt, travel vest. And one-piece dress. So we do travel vest. Let's see. We've got wooden shields. And that'll go up to... yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Padded gloves, 7 gold. There we go. Do it again. There we go. We've still got hats. Oh, we don't have enough for hats. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna beat the hell out of... now, this is interesting, that we've immediately got a place with multiple heights to it. I wish RPG Maker had, capability for, sideways stairways like this. Because if you look at this, this is not something that is you would normally see. You could do it with synergy. Let's use Hove. I guess what I need is Snatch. Looks beautiful today. It's so peaceful. Puppies! We should let them be. They are puppies. Puppies playtime. That's so cute, though. Alright. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Remember how, Garrett was moving these before? These pillars are entirely interactable by characters, and they also act as platforms later. It's incredibly important. Do you need to go past here? No. You mustn't go beyond Creighton's College. Monsters everywhere out there. Seem to know little of Soul Sanctum's mysteries. Elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter it, not even Creighton. We use him? His knowledge is no meager thing. We can use him. But he's more stubborn than we expected. And cunning, too. Cunning beyond measure. We won't go willingly, we can always... You there, what are you doing? What are we doing? Were you eavesdropping our conversation? No. I guess that I should take you at your word. Hey, you're the ones who were sneaking around. Sneaking? Who are you to accuse me? So Creighton's engagement with you? Yeah, we're off to meet him right now. And this appointment is important enough to drive us away? Probably not. Nevertheless, Creighton sent us away. He awaits you. Go. You letting us go? Are you sure, Saturos? Menardi, we have no reason to delay these children. So, you get their names. Saturos and Menardi. Let's go, Isaac. Those two are the ones that kicked their ass before. They watch closely, too. Hear those awful growls from the other side of the fence? Really? You mean I'm the only one that hears them? Yes. I'm scared. Really, dude? So who were they? I already know too much about Soul Sanctum. Things that even the Elders of Vale don't. What were they saying about the elements? The elements of alchemy. Earth, water, fire, and wind. They plan to set them into motion? Oh my goodness. I may have just discovered the game I'm making would be like a spiritual successor to this and a lot more than just puzzles. Damn. I wonder if my game idea was the same that they were shooting for, then didn't get a chance to finish up. A trained alchemy sage. Hello, trained alchemy sage Creighton. You look like something's bothering you. Ah, well. Those two, isn't it? Saturos and Menardi were their names, right? But they're still out there. They're very persistent. Did they want something from you, Creighton? Seems to be the case. Seems to be. Mount Aleph and Soul Sanctum. They spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Isn't that strange? Yes. Can't enter Mount Aleph without a very good reason. If they entered secretly, they might be thieves. We have to go tell the High Elders and the villagers. Wait, everyone. I still don't know how accurate things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me. What should we do? Well, we go confirm it. Maybe we should go into Soul Sanctum ourselves. Is it impossible? Why would it be? Just because climbing Mount Aleph is forbidden? Yes. Just going to see whether they've been to the mountain. Surely that would be acceptable. It'd be fine if they don't see us, right? This will just be our secret, okay? This is not going to end well, but dangerous places between Alec and Soul Sanctum. You can handle it, right, Isaac? You're more cautious than Garrett is, Isaac. You'll be fine. You don't have to be so blunt. He's a hothead. Items. What's he got? This is our best bet. Alright, let's go. Alright. Jar. Oh, elixir. There we go. How about that? It's a first item right off the bat, and it's an elixir, and I have no idea what that does. Let me take a look. Elixir is cures delusion, stun, and sleep. Yeah, if this were Final Fantasy, an elixir would be full HP MP restore. Oh yeah, these are save points, by the way. We're going to... Nope. How do I save point? Oh! By pressing start. Very cool. Okay, much easier. Oh! You're not planning on sneaking up to Mount Aleph, are you? Ooh. I'll overlook it this time. I've got my eye on you, Isaac. All. Soul entrance. Alright, so this is Soul Sanctum. It's the entrance to Soul Sanctum. First time here, right? Yeah. Important relic of our past. Take a good look at it. So all of this happens because... Oh, yes. Here's something interesting. Tile puzzles. I can do something similar, although this is with auto jump, so it's a little bit harder. What I would have to do in my case is set up pillars with a lower area that you crawl out of. So, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Writing that down. Pillars for jumping puzzles. Pillars for jumping puzzles with a lower area you can get back to the start from. Ah, la, labyrinth. What I should probably do is actually put markers at the beginning of these. Each one of these is going to be an idea for design. We actually went through quite a bit when we were looking at Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. Just making a few more edits on my notes. Block visibility in order to make certain maze passages more difficult to navigate. Set up ways to prevent full frustration, like maps and reports for finding the dead ends. There we go. See, that's one of the things that I remember about Dragon Quest in pretty much every version that you play, past the NES games, is that each newer rendition of the games has a lot more artistic presentation to it. There we go. Alright. So that's one thing. Let's make our way. This first dungeon is actually quite easy to get through in comparison. Yeah, here we go. Bats. Here we go. Swords and shields, armor. Helmets. Shirts. So you can't do anything that... Well, I could do something this way. This'll bring this way. No idea what that's gonna do. Ooh. Jenna hit for a, crit, and I wasn't expecting that. How good, though. Wait. It's a relief of a minus... The right eye's sparkling, but there's a hole where the left one should be. Small jewel. Well, let's see if this turns out to be the correct small jewel. I could be wrong. Thankfully, holding B gets things a lot faster. Here we go. Item. Small jewel. Shifting stone. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So, item... Oh, key items that aren't just keys. Okay. Here we go. Surprisingly, that is something that a lot of people miss. Like, I had in NetQuest Ultra, first chapter of NetQuest Ultra, I had a dungeon where there was a key item, but it was like a gemstone. And what it would do is unlock barriers. There we go. This is the inside. What's wrong, Kraden? These two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times and always thought it looked strange. I'd always imagined Soul Sanctum would look different somehow. What do you mean? Soul Sanctum was built in honor of the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there's a hidden passage, maybe it leads to... Well, let's see if we can find it. I think he's serious. Should we help him? Too dangerous to split up and stay together. Staying together is super important. Alright, so... There's something. Oh, jeez. Let me check my Synergy now. It's pure. Ooh. Flare. Flare. That went well. Alright. So Flare works out rather well. Let me see what's on the left-hand side. Oh, there's one on each side. Okay. That's not it. Okay. So the one on the left doesn't do anything. The one on the right is probably the correct way. Because, yeah, it leads to the stairway. The stairway seems to be the only thing that's any different. We'll just use regular attacks. And go through for that. And Garrett's taking some damage. Oh, fuck, I wanted that XP. Alright. So, as a starting dungeon, this isn't bad. I always do recommend spending some time and getting used to the systems. Who just leveled up? Just Isaac? Okay. Okay, so those both lead to the same way. They connect over here on the right-hand side. That's kind of... I don't like that as a mechanic. Oh, nice. Jenna beat some ass. With some fire. On the right-hand side is... Actually, what? One on the left. So as you can see, this is very area of effect based. So, you don't regain your HP when you level up. That's not good. Really. These winding halls don't make any sense. Remind me not to do that shit. Alright. Slime attacks. There we go. Alright. Oh! Hold up. Let me do Synergy Cure. Actually, hold up. I don't think we need to use any cures yet. We're not really taking a buttload of damage yet. You know what is actually probably a good idea is if I do more of this research with BG3. Because Baldur's Gate 3, they did a lot of good work with that. Excuse me. The good news is, PP is virtually infinite as long as you're just walking. If I do... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Cure. Garrett. And then I'm going to use it on... John. So he's going full pally-pap. Jeez. Alright. Alright, so this going on. There we go. So what's this on the left? Did I already check here or no? Oh my goodness. It's very much the same. I just, because it's been a couple of minutes, I didn't remember that. That's annoying. And no minimap means it's easy to forget where you've already been. Wait. Well, that leaves a question. Where's the statue that I'm going to be putting a small jewel into? Is it this way? Gotta be. There's one thing I don't like, though, and that's that they mimicked part of Dragon Quest II in this. In the NES version. Oh boy. Perhaps synergy is the key. There we go. I forget what I was talking about. I hate that. Ah, there's a way into the sanctum. Oh, yo. Oops. There we go. Shifting stone again. Something tells me that is the right way. This, on the other hand... No, this is the right way. The other way is the wrong. Let's do the wrong way first. The reason you always do the wrong way first is because extra supplies. A maze. What a name. Rumble. Oh, wow. Alright, let's do regular attacks. I think we should be fine. Did get some level up, though. So if I use Cure on Jenna, because she just got smacked pretty hard. Anything in here? Hey, it's Karen Bay. Playing Legends Stop. Another friend of mine is also playing who I caught earlier, so maybe they're playing together, I don't know. I still haven't bought it, and I'm probably not going to, because, let's face it, Nintendo burned a lot of goodwill. There we go. Rumble. There we go. Music ain't the greatest either. It's very atmospheric, but it feels kind of aimless at the same time. You know? Oh, hey! Two of you, goddamn. Wait, why am I not seeing... Just felt like it. Wait, why wasn't my... None of my text was coming in. God damn it, chat thing. Oh! Well, that explains why I didn't see anybody talking. I'm sorry. Or, Roxy, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Shadow, just so felt like it. I gotcha. Let me do some quick banning real quick. Let's do a quick... Thank you, Russia. Oh yeah, don't go to Streamboo unless you want to get your account credentials stolen and have all of your accounts used to promote Russian hacking. Yeah. Actual problem, by the way. Otherwise, I wouldn't fucking say it. Alright. This way. Here we go. This is it. We found it. The relief of the sun. Clearly, this is the mark of the sun. The heart of Soul Sanctum. Just as I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth. But what if they said what's true? That means they must have been... They were thieves. They came to rob the sanctum. Let's hurry back to the village and tell him. Kraden, what's the matter? We're so close. Close to what? We'll come all the way to the Heart of Soul Sanctum to turn our backs to on it and leave. Yes, it's sacred. Something wrong with that? Soul Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It would be a waste to... He's talking about academia. We go a little further. Yes. Thank you. If you put it that way, we don't have much choice. I'm with Kraden. I want to look inside. Well, let's go a bit further. This cranky, crazy old man's going to get the whole world to end. What is this room? It's moon relief. A picture of Luna. That must symbolize night. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? Of course they are. Luna and Soul. These rooms must hide some secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Would you look farther up the passage? Further up the package. So we go up, down this way. Let's find out. Oh! Gems. That's pretty fucking cool. Alright. So let's see. If we swap them around... Alright. Whoa. What's happening? Isaac must have found something. You're about to make a big mistake. Wait, Isaac. What's wrong, Kraden? This is the most interesting mechanism I found, Isaac. But this is clearly some kind of trap. Go look in the Luna room, you'll understand. You've done well. Finding this means you're looking in the right place. But if you just move one statue, you'll be caught in Sanctum's trap. Why would anyone put a trap here anyway? I don't know who did it, but they've hidden something very important. Perhaps they've hidden the key to alchemy itself. I tell you more. Yep. Let's try to find a solution to this mystery. What mystery? Keep checking the Luna room. You continue exploring the Sanctum. My intuition tells me that light must be the key to this secret. We should test it. Probably. Let's see if we can figure this out ourselves. Alright, so. I move this. And then this. Oh. Well, that's a thing. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. There we go. Something clicked. Alright, so let's see what's down. First, let's see what's in this room. This seems different. I lied, it's not different at all. Damn it. Not I lied, I was wrong. Alright, so there's here. Let me know what you find. This is still up, which is good. But something's weird. Like... can't move those. Weird. Okay, let me see if there is instead... that. What's happening? Isaac must have found something. Yep. You found it, Isaac. Great. Excellent work. Where did that hole come from? When Isaac moved those statues, two beams of light shot out from them, and then this hole appeared in the floor. Isaac dropped the statue and... after that... Good work, everyone. So the statue puzzle was the trap. And the other statue was here to disarm the trap. And now that you've disarmed it, we should be alright. I'll observe from the lunar room where it's safe. Let me handle the rest. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, that's 2. Swap things over, here's the 3rd. So I wonder what the purpose of switching the 2 rooms is. Because this makes the lunar room into the soul room, and the soul room is the lunar room. So it's like causing an eclipse in the inside of the game. Look, Isaac, the picture to Luna has changed to soul. But other than that, nothing looks different. That's strange. They went to the trouble of putting a trap here. This is all that happens? Something else must have changed. Let's find it. Here we go. Look! The symbol on the floor changed from soul to Luna. Surely there's something in this room. Oh, they're gonna let me look? Okay, cool. I thought they were gonna cutscene me all the way through. Oh, there we go. This has to be it. Let's go, Isaac. Oh boy. Wait for me, Isaac. I'm on my way. Get some commons. Alright, this is super important, by the way, to the series. Ocean? The ocean has waves. Endless water at the end of the world. I still gotta play the DS game. Finish it. The elemental stars. All things are made from those 4 elements. Alchemy. States of matter. Solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. Earth, solid. Water, liquid. Fire, plasma. Wind, gas. If you also look at light and dark, dark would be dark matter. Or void. And light would be waves. Energy. Legendary stones. Venus for Earth. Mercury for water. Why not Neptune? Mars for fire. And Jupiter for wind, I think. Yep. Why are you getting so excited? You're so calm in the face of such wonders. You're looking at the very source of all alchemy. Haven't I told you all this before? This must be a lot for you to take in. The Stone of Sages. The stone dominates everything. It can transmute crude matter into gold, even thwart death itself. The Philosopher's Stone. Enormous power, huh? Now perhaps you begin to understand. This is why they're sealed. Conquered the world. Who can say what the truth is? Searching for the almost starved. Learn the truth about these stones. If I ever get looking like that with a cane, don't. Make the boys do it. Would you mind? Get the stones for him. From the cottage back with Carrie. Mithril. Mithril bags. How about that? This is probably one of the best written stories, I think. And it didn't really click as to why the game was written the way it was, or the script was written the way it was, or the scenario. Until I started writing Legend of the Archangel. Because once I finally started putting in work on Legend of the Archangel, a lot of other things really made sense in game design and such. There we go. Oh, we can get the 1 star next. Venus star in a mithril bag. Alright. Here's the second one. A Mercury stone. Here we go. That's 2 down. Go fetch the others. Actually, it does leave a question as to how one of them actually came about. My memory just a clicky thing again. I'm sorry. Like, what is the purpose of these? Hello? And they look. Saturos and Minardi. Thought we'd be safe until they got all the elemental stars. You mean to steal the stars? Master Crit, you calling us thieves? As I recall, aren't you the one who stole our information? What will you do with us once you've got the elemental stars? Shall they do us in once they no longer need us? Relax, you'll not be hurt. Here's a face. That was our agreement, was it not? That all depends on how well they cooperate. They'll be safe as long as they hand over the elemental stars. Isn't that enough? If you heard us, if you wish to save your friends, then give us the elemental stars. To accept our terms, you're gonna have to. Why would you deny us? Do you want your friends to be safe? What guarantee do we have once we've given you the elemental stars? I have one. You will have to remove your mask. That means... of course, a fine idea. He will be our guarantee. Under the circumstances, we have little choice. Felix, remove your mask. What did he say, Isaac? He called that guy Felix. That's what he said, wasn't it? We saw him die, didn't we? Still couldn't find him. Don't you want them to feel safe? Wasn't that the name of your brother? But that accident, my brother, I'll do it. He takes his mask off. He goes full mask off. It's not possible. Is he? I know I've caused you much grief, Jenna. It was a miracle that I survived that day. We're the ones who saved him. We saw him floating unconscious in the river as we passed. I've been with them ever since. I've experienced a lot. But why? Why did you leave me all alone? Jenna. My own brother. I thought you were dead. Save this teary reunion for later. That's right, the elemental stars come first. Is this acceptable? Felix would never allow us to harm you or his sister. Felix will be our guarantee. Now give us the elemental stars. We don't have any choice. Should we give them the stars? Yeah, basically. Oh, who dis? Alex. This is another of our companions. Send the stones to him. After we did all the work. I'm afraid I must apologize in advance. For you will be bringing us the remaining elemental star as well. Wait a second. You asked to grab the other one for you too? Oh, did you not understand me? You said you'd set Jenna free once we gave you the elemental stars. You promised. No, my friend. We want you to bring us all the elemental stars. Stop grumbling and bring us the last star. Thank you for cooperation. We'll be waiting for the rest. Now, Alex actually has a good reason for being upset. Alright, let's go this way. Lost Age was actually quite good, too. Can't go that way. Gotta go the other way. There we go. Up. Alright. That's not the right way. Alright, now we get for the last star. Mara stars into the bag. Now there goes the water. Mount Alep's going to erupt. No! Not again! The water's gone. Horrible retribution indeed. Floating eyeball rock. The wise one. Marstar will have another day. Alex is like, can we get out of here? Not now. Almonds, very healthy snack. But the oils in them, the natural oils, and fiber and protein, kind of hard to digest. Don't die. That is a goal. It's very much a goal. Hear me out. Welcome, welcome. See you over here doing well. So yeah, that polishes off the first section. Just to make sure. What are you making sure of? Yeah, it turned out badly. Don't think they'll hurt Jenna and Kraden, unless we don't give the stars back. Could be a problem. I should have spread the love and support for all the real VTubers of real artists and riggers in the VTuber space, because without them, would not exist. You are correct. You are very much correct. Alright, so we gotta get out of here. Wise one, I think, is actually gonna save our booty. Big trouble, yep. Oh, thank God. Right? Without the artists and riggers, this would not be possible. So I was getting another AI bro response. Wait, what? Oh, God, no. Nope, none of that. You're the dangerous one, the what? He's preventing the volcano from erupting. Yeah, there's so much of that. The volcano will erupt. I cannot hold it for long. They're like, wait, what? You must leave this place. Oh, goodness. Notice you were playing Switch. Yes! Yeah, this is, I'm using the Virtual Console on Switch 2. It's on Switch 2, yeah. I guess you could say I was somewhat of an early adopter. I picked it up from a friend who bought it and decided he didn't want it, so he sold it to me for less. And, yeah, it works great with the, it took a while to get second-hand docks, because for a while, the docks weren't working. Yeah, Switch 2. But this is on the Game Boy Advance Virtual Console. It is, Golden Sun. Yeah, lots of fun. Take out the elemental star, okay. Yeah. Return it to its bag. And the monster stars are moving away from here. You're just playing Rayman? Ooh. I tried Rayman on PC when it was, like, still Windows. I think it was Windows 95, Windows 3.11. I kind of liked it, but there's different parts of it that seem kind of, I don't know, half-baked? At least in the originals. In the more recent game, it's probably a lot less like that. I'd be glad to see it again. I didn't even like Donkey Kong Country on the Switch. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this sucker's just like, I gotta do something to keep this thing from erupting. Yeah, we're to the point where he can't stop it. It's erupting. Flee now. I see. I will. I can teleport you. So what I've been doing with this game is studying the dungeon design. Switch 2 before the price hike comes next month? Yeah, 100%. We gotta get out of Soul Sanctum before the place explodes and erupts. Best to not question it, just get out. Alright, I think it's this way. Damn it. There we go. But yeah, I'm learning that pillar puzzles are good for early dungeons, or for dungeons where you're trying to make it complex, not too simple, but not make zero sense. So the different things that I've been studying while I'm doing these game design research days, like this, jumping puzzles. Yeah, they kind of gotta be annoying, but you know, sometimes they're absolutely necessary. You gotta make a player feel engaged. That feeling of success when they do a minor puzzle is important. If they don't get that, then all it is just non-stop dopamine. And that's dangerous. But yeah, I ran into a couple of roadblocks in my own game, so I'm just like, God, come on. Alright, back up. It is erupting. Thought Mount Aleph was inactive. My grandson, will Garrett be safe in this eruption? Grandpa, we don't know if he's up there. Sis, someone saw him and his friends climbing Mount Aleph. They were hanging around here while I was on guard duty. Went to Mr. Creighton's house. Didn't they say it was studying alchemy? They did, but what does that have to do with the eruption? Uh-oh. It's Grandpa and the others. Isaac, what should we do? Go back up? No. Garrett. Isaac. Safe? I forget if this means they get banished or not. It's been a while. Where have you been? What happened? Weren't Jenna and Creighton with you? Yes. They're taken away by whom? Satyrus Minardi. Whew. I'll tell you exactly what happened on the mountain. Get my tea going again. Come into the sanctum, both of you. Lucky me, right? Timing and such is super important when it comes to pricing and things like that. Sucks that the price is going up too. Because one thing they say is that when things get tough, they even got it before the Pro Controller price hike. Oh, good. I don't like the Pro Controller of the Switch 2 actually feels a lot less solid than the Switch 1. They're prisoners, yes. Taken against their will. How awful. They let me say yes. Will he protect them, won't he? You've been very quiet. 1,000 miles away. Hovering stone, the one that appeared before Isaac. In my dreams. Wait, what? In mind's eye, it appeared again just now and spoke to me. You saw it just now? Must be the wise one, guardian of the elements and stars. It told me what happened to you in Soul Sanctum. So what does the wise one say about the eruption? Will the volcano destroy Vale? It is impossible to stop the eruption now. Will Vale be? It will be safe. The wise one will prevent the lava from reaching us. Just like the Mount Aleph boulder. Oh god, this stuff is kicking in. That's not good. Matter, Great Healer. The village will be destroyed, won't it? Something even more dreadful than Vale's destruction looms ahead. Reverse the destruction of Vale. Terrible power. The elemental star gems house incredible power. And Vale's been guarding those gems? The elemental lighthouse will loose that power upon the world. Once the power of the gems has been released, the whole world will. The wise one wants us to get back the gems, doesn't he? This world desires to save or to destroy. One inaction may bring about its destruction. What a pity. We cannot hope for salvation. We will save ourselves. What can we do? Acquiring the elemental stars is their fate alone. Suggesting we place the fate of the world in the hands of Isaac and Garrett? Garrett is only a child. You can't expect him to bear such a burden. The wise one has spoken. Each of you shares responsibility for this. What games do I own on the Switch? Oh, there are a lot. Like, I've got a bunch digital only, but Switch 2 is pretty limited. I've got Age of Imprisonment. I have Mario Kart World. I have Metroid Prime 4. I think that's all I have in the Switch 2 specifically. I've got both of the Zeldas, actually I should say all 4 Zeldas. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Echoes of Wisdom, and Link's Awakening Deluxe, the remake, which they did a really good job with. They really did. I didn't get DK Bonanza. I wasn't really feeling that. I do have a fair number. Yeah. There should be no further discussion. There we go. What else? There's a lot. To have expected your requests. Give us commands. Oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is on there. Oh, here's the stone. You two are quite brave to take on this quest. I should be watching over you. Choose your destiny wisely, young ones. There we go. That was a wise one. There's a bit. I know there's Metroid Dread, Mario Party Superstar, or Jamboree. I do have Jamboree. I do not play it because it's... The design of that one is more like excitement based and getting your friends together for stuff like that. A lot of my streams are based around game design research because I make games. So, have the guidance of the elemental star. Stuff's really kicking in though. What should they do there? They cannot be the advice you can offer them, great healer. Been begging to find people to play with on that game. I don't play it much. I think the last time I played it was New Year's Day, and we put it away because one of our partners rage quit. Oh man, one of our friends who was doing the game. It's too competitive and it causes people to lose themselves. So I was playing. Yeah. It's another reason we don't play Smash together anymore either. It's because it cannot be taken. It can't be taken purely for fun, because some will take, you know, the competitiveness of it a little too far. Anyway. Leave it up to you, Isaac and Garrett. So the things that I wrote down. Put respectful rules when it comes to Mario Party. Yeah. Rules are one thing. Yeah. Smash Bros is one thing. I picked it up because, you know, it was Smash. I picked up when it came out. I was so happy when Erdrick made it. The hero from Dragon Quest. That was fucking amazing. I was so happy. Didn't give us any much choice. Where should they go? Doesn't sound like you can afford to wait. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, yes. Whew. I'm gonna have to crash after this, I think. I'll hit save, and I'll show you what I have on the Switch. Why does everyone hang around the town gate? What, didn't you hear? Isaac and Garrick are leaving Fate. Sure. Wish I could go. Heard it's gonna be really dangerous. Yeah, so everyone's down there to say goodbye. Puppies! You feel like MKW? I don't know about what's MKW. Mortal Kombat World? Oh, Mario Kart World. I like the structure, and I like the openness, but playing it is like, I don't know, it's like a roll of the dice. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know how people are going to play when they're rubber banding or not rubber banding, because, you know, lag issues, and it just gets absolutely crazy. I like the idea You hear about the huge update? I did not. Although, if I remember correctly, they're adding a bunch of tracks or something like that. Dora's very late. What's Dora getting? Hence, Dora asked me to give you this. So it makes it fun. Yeah. Catch beads. Oh, catch! Yo, sweet. Must be very difficult for Dora. New knockout tour routes. Oh, interesting. Wow. They'll never leave. One final farewell. Farewell! And then they go. Alright, so this is the world map. We're gonna save the quest. Wait, wrong button. Like 10 more. Oh, wow. So this is where we're going to meet our first Djinn. Traveling warrior. Is here an adept, too. It's just the kind of fighter I've been looking for. Would you please take me along with you? They already added 2 more? Nice. Venus Djinn named Flint. Alright. So the Djinns are all over this. We gotta catch them. Boomerang Rally and Drill Rally. Oh, interesting. Many of us at once, our powers will work together. Take me with you? Of course. The Djinns are like collecting pals, because they each have their own ability. Excuse me. They each have their own ability, and those abilities passively. You've seen Pokopia? Yes! That's another one that I have. Thank you for the reminder. I have been playing Pokopia. I love that. It's DQ Builders 3, basically. Same team. They did a really good job. You had to use it in battle. Alright, I'm gonna try and skip this as much as I can. Seen that update. I did hear it was coming. I haven't seen it though. It's addictive. Nice. I heard there was something for what is it? Something for underwater. Free update. I don't think I've seen what the free update's done yet. I'll have to take a look. I'm currently in the Sky Islands area. Oh yeah, summoning. Came out a few days ago. Okay, no, I haven't seen what it does. Underwater? Okay. Wonder what I have to do in order to find that. Good old Venus. Very useful. Tomodachi Life? That I did not know. It's too much life sim, I think. I like that Pokopia is both life sim and construction manager. And that's really what I liked about DQ Builders, too. But... okay. Use the JIT, it's fun and chill. Yeah. It's very life sim. But I feel like, you know, focusing too much on the life sim aspect kind of takes away from the other things that could be. But do try to speedrun them. Let's see what else we got. We got Pokopia. I mentioned. Oh, Mario Wonder. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Huh. I don't own this yet. Breath of the Wild. Let's see what else we got. Tears of the Kingdom. DQ11. Air Riders. Oh my god, that game is so addictive. So good. 3D All-Stars, Xenoblade X, DQ3, Neptunia, Game Maker Revolution, FF1 through 6, all of them, Scarlet, Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Dread, I've got a lot. DQ Builders 2. The original DQ3, yeah. Isn't it great? Air Riders is so good. Trials of Mana was fun at first, but then I realized because of its structure, it doesn't have a solid start, middle, and end. The story is kind of rushed together. Very good game spread. Yeah. This is one of my favorites, Rune Factory 5. We got Bravely Default 2, DQ Monsters, Dokapon Kingdom Connect, RPG. I picked this up when it was, super popular. Let's see what else we got. We've got Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, Skyrim. Haven't played Phantasy Star. Rune Factory 4, PLA, 7 Pirates H, which is funny. I've got a lot in here. Anyway. But yeah, there are a lot of games on here. I've been gaming for a long, long time. So, it kind of makes sense. Yep, Animal Crossing's on there. I picked that up during the pandemic. And it was just perfect time. It was how I kept in touch with my girlfriend. We'd visit each other's islands. And we'd have fun there. Actual Nintendo gamer. Yeah, Nintendo was my first console. The NES. But I had noted design choices between the different publishers of games, the three major platforms, two at the time, Nintendo, Sega, and then there was Nintendo, Sega, and Sony. Sega dropped out, and then Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox. And I felt like every system and every owning company had its own MO for how they did their games. Like, Nintendo was almost always about trying to keep the structure fun, whereas Sega was all about pushing the limits of graphics and processing and hardware. But a lot of the thing that they missed out on was gaming presentation. Like, there was no suspension of disbelief. They were just floating islands with bottomless pits all over the place. They don't follow trends. Yeah. They really don't. They are the trendsetter for the most. And fads, yeah. They really don't. The closest thing they do is occasionally they'll do that with Pokemon, which they did with Scarlet and Violet for the open world fad. Whereas I think Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom actually did open world right, where there's always that bit of exploration, that bit of curiosity. They want fans liking them for them, not for what other people or companies want. Right. That does not surprise me. Now, I'm pretty well at odds with them over the Pal World suits, regardless of the fact that they lost most of it. They get maybe a little bit in recompense. They still pushed it to its conclusion. Had they dropped the case, I'd be fine with it, but I am not really happy with Nintendo for that. Not at all. Elwood's fantastic, though. Oh my god. Actually, yeah. I think they won a couple of different things. But the patent thing that they were shooting for, that is super dangerous in the industry. There's a lot of misconception about that situation. Oh yeah, I know. A lot of people were saying like, oh, they stole the Pokemons. I'm like, oh. No. But that wasn't even what the suit was over. It was patents on... I recall reading that one. It was throwing a ball to catch a character. To catch a Pokemon, to catch a character in it, and then throw a ball to let that character out. That was a bit surprising that they did that. But then they did, riding on a creature. I'm like, that's not new or original enough. You wouldn't be able to do that. Nintendo and Game Freak are the same. Oh, no, they're not. Game Freak's a subsidiary, partially owned by Nintendo. Nintendo, because they were holding the agreement at the time. They are the rights holder for Pokemon. It's just they have Game Freak doing it. The recent situation has seen a lot of very sus stuff. I might have to look into it again if there's a lot of, really, really sus stuff. Doesn't make the games Game Freak does. Well, yeah, No, they do. Game Freak is the, yeah, Nintendo does the publishing. But because they're considered a subcontracted entity for Nintendo, and at the time of creation of Pokemon, Nintendo was the holder of the rights for that. They're still one of the main rights holders for Pokemon, which is a little frustrating and has to deal with both international law and business law, but that's just how life is when it comes to law. Oh my god, my brain. I'm sorry. I take some stuff to help with my allergies. Notice something Palworld did in the update? What did they do? I didn't catch it, and I know there was an update on servers lately. Dragon Crusader 369, welcome. Some of the PAL designs mysteriously changed. I did see that, actually, at the 1.0 release. I thought it was interesting that they updated a few. Like, Chillet looks a little bit different, if I'm not mistaken. Azurope looks a bit different. I can't really rattle them all off yet, but it's alright. You know, they were just alpha or beta sprites at the time. I was glad that, you know, a couple of them got readjusted, and I really liked it. The only thing that ticks me off is that I really have to go digging for a Catras now in order to max limit break my Catras, my alpha Catras, which I use for, one, doing lots of damage, and two, sometimes conserving spheres, because she has a skill that increases her, oh, Kativa? Yeah. Wait, what did they update on Kativa? Sorry. This stuff is, really kicking me, so I'm probably gonna have to jump for the night. Feel free to drop into the Discord, though. Like, this is some good stuff. I'm quite happy about that. Let me see if I can jump in. I think it's exclamation mark Discord. Let me see. Because game design is always important. You gotta remember, you know, what goes into those. Because while they are incredible, a lot of work goes into it. And I think a lot of the time, regular players my memory clicked, so unfortunately. Maybe I'll go look into it and see what's wrong. Oh god, my brain. Alright. I'm gonna have to call it. Thank you all so much for coming. I had a lot of fun with today's game. I'm glad I gave it a shot again. Just taking a look at the level designs. It gave me a lot of different ideas. Hear me out! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, newly inspired one. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do some more of this for the world map design tomorrow. Because, oh my god, there's so much of this. The dungeon design is, oh, magnificent. Absolutely. And I want to come up with, you know, I want to find some good ideas. Maybe I can see what's been done and see if I can brain myself out some new ways to do puzzle connections and things along those lines. But we'll see how it goes. So, I will try and be back tomorrow. So, until then, I will wish you all pleasant dreams. See you again very soon. Drop by the Discord if you feel so inclined to talk about game design, things along those lines, of that ilk, of that nature. Take care, rest well, and I will see you again next dream.